Hello, sports fans. Welcome to Super Sports Central. Today, we have my Week 3 USFL takeaways. So, briefly recapping Week 3 before we get into my takeaways. The Bandits had a comeback win against the Gamblers, and they were able to get the win on a field goal with under 10 seconds left, winning by a final score of 27-26. The Breakers fell to the Stallions, as the Stallions are now the last remaining undefeated team, as they beat the Breakers 22-13. The Panthers rolled past the Maulers, winning 24-0. And the Generals ran over the Stars, winning 24-16. So, number one takeaway is, obviously, the Stallions are the best team. Their defense looked really good against the Breakers, and their offense is already one of the best in the league, even though they weren't amazing against the Breakers. They're the last remaining undefeated team. They're clear the team to beat. The defense is very underrated. The offense is looking really good. And even though, so now they could, when Alex Magoo comes back healthy, it's going to be interesting to see what they're going to do at quarterback, because Jamar Smith is really comfortable and the offense looked really good under him. Except for this last week, he wasn't great. His completion percentage was under 50%, but they're going against one of the best defenses in the league. So, interesting to see what they should do there when Magoo gets healthy. Takeaway number 2 is the Panthers' offense looks better with Paxton Lynch. After a bad Week 1 performance and not playing all in Week 2, the Panthers' offense, Lynch started Week 3 against the Maulers, and the offense looked so much better under him. They scored points. He only played a few drives before leaving the game with an injury, but they did score 16 points because they did go for 2 because they don't kick field goals, except for one confusing sequence before the half where they ran the ball and then tried to get up and spike it to kick a field goal, but they weren't kicking extra points. That was very confusing. So Shea Patterson isn't bad, but Paxton Lynch, the offense moves at a better pace with them. He's a dual-threat quarterback. He opens up lanes in the run game and opportunities in the run game. I think he definitely, the offense looks a lot better under him, and they're more efficient under him. Takeaway number 3 is Jordan Te'amu is still a great quarterback, and last week against the Breakers was just an off week. I see a common theme here. The Breakers make quarterbacks have bad games. Jamar Smith's completion percentage was under 50%. Te'amu didn't have a good game when the Bandits got blown out by the Breakers 34-3 in Week 2. But he led the Bandits back from down 9 in the fourth quarter. He had a great overall game, 225 yards through the air. 255, a touchdown and a pick. Ran for 29 yards and another touchdown. If Te'amu keeps playing like this, he could definitely lead the Bandits to a postseason spot, and they could become title contenders once again, as we all thought they would be in the preseason. And my final takeaway is the Generals are a very good team. I think they're the best team in the North. They have a elite ground game. They have several different players who can run the ball effectively. They have running backs Darius Victor and Trey Williams, quarterback DeAndre Johnson, and wide receiver Kavontae Turbin, who's very dynamic with the ball in his hands. So those are my 4 takeaways after Week 3. If you have any other takeaways or disagree with any of my takeaways, make sure to let me know in the comments. But those are my takeaways after Week 3. So make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. My USFL power rankings will come out later today. So make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss when those come out. I do my best to post as often as possible, and I will see you in the next video.